looks like, how it might feel. Your heart pounds as it approaches, and then it's behind you. Can you imagine how that feels?
Have you ever been experienced? Well, I have.
DMX technology, performance you can feel. Are you feeling it?
What's so hot about Lean Pockets?
Crispy, crusty, tender, flaky crust.
Now, Lean Pockets has an oven-baked taste right from the microwave. Same luscious fillings and still only 7 grams of fat.
What are you gonna pay?
Lean Pockets, crispy, crusty, tender, flaky crust.
Excuse me, number 8 bus go here. About number 9.
Who are you looking at?
Dry cleaners wouldn't take a check again, eh, Nigel?
Use Visa Check Card. It automatically deducts from your checking account everywhere Visa's accepted. So you can get what you need and get on with life.
Good afternoon, Heaven.
Yeah, I'm being investigated for tax fraud.
Heaven.
I need 5,000 brochures printed by Monday.
I'm sorry. We can't help you there.
Need a printing miracle? Call Alpha Graphics.
It's time to find out how smart Ben really is as we play more of Win Ben Stein's Money.
Just catching up on my reading, inspired a little bit by Betty and her occupational history. Welcome back as this round begins. Steve has $450 of my money. Betty, oh, Betty. Betty has $300 of my money, and I have $4,250 remaining of my original $5,000 stake, which I will once again defend by becoming a common contestant.
Oh. And, of course, this is the part of the program where we tell everyone that Ben does not get the answers to the questions ahead of time. Isn't that right, Ben? Ben?
What?
Ben. He's all hands, Betty. Watch him.
What? What are we talking about?
Nothing.
Where am I? Yes, it's also true, and it is also true that even if I lose this entire game, Betty, I have enough to take you to Vegas for a really long time. And it's also true the questions of this round have cruelly risen to the range of $200 to $500 of my money. That's if you get them right. If I get them right, my total stays the same. However, I will need a lot of consolation later. Anyway, something like that.
Whoever has the highest score at the end of this round, whether it's Steve or Betty. Steve, you seem like a nice guy, but I think you know we're all pulling for Betty. Goes on to play against Ben, one-on-one for $5,000. Let's have a look at our topics. They are land masses bigger than Henry Hyde's ass.
Oh, boo!
I get by with a little elb from my friends. Like a rhinestone cow pie. What's eating Gilbert and Sullivan's grapes? And hey, Grandma, your jugs are collecting dust. Dan, it is your money, so you get to go first.
Betty has a very lively sense of humor. That's one of the many things I like about her. I get by with a little Elba from my friends.
All right, for $200, the Elbe River flows to the Czech Republic and what other country? Steve?
Germany.
Germany is correct, Steve.
Wow.
All right. I already see where this is going. Our next category is, you called me a son of a what? And Steve, you get to choose.
Land mass is bigger than Henry Hyde's ass.
For $400, what name was given to the supercontinent which began breaking up in the Mesozoic era to form the continents of today? Betty?
Pangea.
Pangea
Whoa,
is
that's
absolutely
great.
correct.
Great.
All right.
I knew it too, but she was faster.
Good. Let's keep it that way. Our
Yeah.
next category is, my woodpecker enjoys drilling that naughty pine. Betty?
My woodpecker enjoys drilling that naughty pine.
Yeah, for $300, sporting a red patch on its forehead and black and white plumage, what type of woodpecker is named for its pale lemon abdomen? Steve?
Yellow-bellied sapsucker.
Yes, Steve,
Wow.
that is correct.
Wow. Wow.
New category, Kolchak, the corn stalker. And Steve?
What's eating Gilbert and Sullivan's grapes?
For $400 of Ben's money, one of Gilbert and Sullivan's most popular operettas, The Mikado, premiered in 1885 at what London theater? Ben?
Doily Cart.
No. Steve?
Covent Garden?
No? Betty?
The Globe.
No, but that's close enough,
What is
isn't
it then? Yeah, that is close enough. That
The
is.
Savoy Theater is
Oh.
correct. We have less than a minute left in this round. Our next category is The Poetic Dominatrix Gave Me a Golden Flower. Steve, you get the pick.
Kolchak the Cornstalker.
For $200, also known as cornmeal mush, what popular dish is a staple of northern Italy? Ben?
Polenta.
Polenta is right, yeah.
I hereby assign that to Betty.
All right. The next category is the Occidental Tourist. And Ben, you get to choose.
I'll try the Occidental Tourist.
For $300, what American businessman expanded the Occidental Petroleum Corporation into a multi-billion-dollar business? Steve.
Armand Hammer.
Armand Hammer is the guy. And as cool as the world is, that means this round is over. Steve, you're moving on. You've got $1,250 of Ben's dollars. And that means a teary farewell to Betty.
Steve, we hate you. I'm going to be honest about this. We hate you for this. I don't even want to say anything nice about you. I'm not going to. Betty, we love you, and we're going to miss you terribly. You've been a worthy competitor, but since you're going, I get to take your $700 and give it to you. And I will meet you at the Mirage, right near where those white tigers are. Anyway, when we come back, we'll see how Steve matches up with me when the big money's on the line. Stay tuned. You don't want to miss it.
Think you're smarter than Ben? Well, if you're going to be in the LA area and would like to win some of Ben Stein's money, call 1-323-520-4236.
Comedy Central Movies presents PCU. Higher education can transform callow youth into capable maturity.
My Johnson is 12 inches long.
It can also create a monster. David Spade stars in PCU. Next, only on Comedy Central.
There's a CD player, flip and fold seats.
Play AM, PM.
Now we'll see if Steve can win $5,000 of Ben Stein's money.
Now we're down to just you against just me. So far, you've taken $1,250 away from me, and that is yours to keep no matter what happens. But now you have a chance, albeit a small one, to walk out of here with all $5,000 of my money. All you have to do is beat me in what we call the best of 10 test of knowledge. Could you explain it, please, to the group and to our lovely contestant?
I miss Betty.
I do, too.
Stupid Betty beater. All right, I'm going to ask Ben and Steve the same 10 questions. Steve, if you can answer more of them than Ben can, you get his $5,000. All right? Good. You want to go first or second?
First.
Ooh.
Very good, Steve. To the booth, gentlemen. To the booth. All righty. Oh, man. What's going on? Well,
that's very good.
That's right.
You're going to stay in the booth?
I just wanted to give you a little smoochie.
This will be interesting.
Thank
watching,
you. Thank you.
Watching Ben
Can she
choose
stay in the
between
booth and help
his
me?
money and his erection.
Can she stay in the booth and help me, so to speak?
We could duct tape her mouth up. What do you say?
No.
That'd be pretty cool. All right, get in that booth, you. Oh, that was Betty. Yeah, the one you made go away. Mm-hmm. All right, Steve, you've got 60 seconds. We have 10 questions. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's begin. In 1969, what UCLA instructor and black activist was fired on the ground she was a communist?
Angela Davis.
Yes. If you ordered frijoles at a Mexican restaurant...
Beans.
Yes. Rudolf Nureyev began a partnership with what British ballerina in 1962?
Margot Fuente.
Yes. What cosmetics giant is owned by financier Ron Perlman?
Max Factor.
No. What is the correct term for a female donkey?
Jenny.
Yes. Aquitaine comprises a large portion
France.
Yes. Name the title of Kipling's novel about an Irish orphan raised in India.
Kim.
Yes. What pro basketball team is now located in Utah?
The Jazz.
Yes. Hun Sen is the prime minister of what Southeast Asian country?
Cambodia.
Yes. What is the chemical symbol for cadmium?
CD.
That's absolutely right. That's phenomenal. 9 there. 9 for Steve. Wow. Ben, you better get Betty in that booth, because 9 is the number you got to beat.
I knew we wanted to have Betty in this booth.
Yeah, you need somebody in there, believe me.
You're not kidding.
Ben, 10 questions. You got to answer all 10 of them. Are you prepared? Let's begin. In 1969, what UCLA instructor and black activist was fired on the ground she was a communist?
Angela Davis.
Yes. If you ordered frijoles at a Mexican restaurant, what would you get?
Frijoles.
In English.
Oh, fried beans.
Yes. Rudolf Nureyev began a partnership with what British ballerina in 1962?
Fontaine.
Yes. What cosmetics giant is owned by financier Ron Perelman?
Revlon.
Yes. What is the correct term for a female donkey?
Ass.
No. Aquitaine comprises a large portion of what country?
France.
Yes. Name the title of Kipling's novel about an Irish orphan raised in India.
Oh, Kim.
Yes. What pro basketball team is now located in Utah?
The Jazz.
Yes. Hun Sen is the prime minister of
Cambodia.
what? Yes. What is the chemical symbol for cadmium?
CD.
CD is absolutely right, and we got a tie.
Oh. Wow. Wow.
9-9.
Wow. This guy is a major star. You didn't beat me today, but for proving that you were just as lucky as I was today, I'm going to give you an extra $1,000 of my money. And now you're leaving with $2,250 of my money, which is not bad. How much would you get for looking up a woman's thing and seeing if there was DNA in there?
Not that much.
Well, so there you are. Now I'm going to use the $2,750 I have defended today to take on my next opponents, and we're out of time till next time when I give 3 more people a chance to win Ben Stein's money.
Promotional consideration provided by Olympus micro cassette recorder with rechargeable AC adapter, simple and versatile. This recorder makes sure the message is always clear. Perfect for business or anytime, any place, anywhere from Olympus.
Up next, watch the Comedy Central movie PCU. It's about a group of friends stuck in a school full of dorks. I mean, socially challenged young adults.
I'm Ben Stein.
I'm Jimmy Kimmel. Ben, what channel are we currently on?
Comedy Central?
That's right, beautiful.
9/8 Central.
With no other leads, the case went unsolved until 1 year later.
A man was arrested while exposing himself to a 12-year-old girl outside an apartment in Belmont, California. That suspect was David Paul Frediani.
Belmont was only 7 miles from Helena's home. The suspect, David Paul Frediani, was a 42-year-old accountant with no prior arrests. Since Frediani resembled the man Helena described, police compared his fingerprints to those found on Helena's teapot. They matched.
One of the things I asked him was, he had denied even being involved in the initial sexual assault against Mrs. Greenwood. And I remember asking him, you never assaulted this woman? He says, no, I never did any of that.
They then told him, we have your fingerprints. At that point, according to Detective Chaput, Frediani took a deep breath, let it out, began trembling. He could actually see his chest moving in and out, and made a statement to the effect as, I was really drunk when I did those things.